Hey, why do I believe you should learn PowerPoint? And I'm telling you this very sincerely. I know plenty of other softwares right now in terms of designing, video editing, creating content, graphical content, but I still believe that if you are new to the design world, or you just would like to become an online entrepreneur, maybe become better at presenting yourself, getting in front of viewers, PowerPoint can combine a little of all those skills. Why is that so? PowerPoint is very intuitive when it comes to its design approach. For example, if I have programs like Photoshop, it's far more difficult to understand what exactly every function is for. Where are the strokes? Here we have adjustment layers. In Photoshop, you add an adjustment layer. It becomes like that. But you can also clip this adjustment layer to this certain rectangle, and this becomes difficult. Then you can double click on the effect and we can change its brightness and contrast. Those might all be a little bit difficult to learn. In PowerPoint, the approach to graphic design, I would create a new slide, and don't mind what I do right now. You will learn all of this in this course. Here we add those rectangles. It's pretty simple what happens here. You have some colors, you have some text elements, you have the selection pane, and it's so simple to add effects here. For example, you have shape effects when you are on the drawing tool, which you just draw. I click on the shape effects, I click on shadow, and I have a few basic shadows already added by Microsoft PowerPoint. So I just click on the shadow. If I want to go more advanced, of course, I would go into the shadow, and here on the very bottom side, I can change the actual specific shadow options. But at the very beginning, you don't need to check those options because you have a few of those predefined elements. And this is what I believe makes PowerPoint really powerful, really great. The ease of use, the ease of exporting the presentation, of saving, and PowerPoint opens very quick as a program. It doesn't take a lot of your PC. It's quick to open, quick to save, quick to load, and this is also a nice side benefit. Another thing is that I would like you to compare my story. As I was starting to become an online entrepreneur, if I can call it like that, because I see myself more like an online instructor, a teacher, but I do also have to be a one-man army. I have a YouTube channel, I have courses, I want to produce content, I also produce some freelance designs for my clients. And for example, I am running this YouTube channel, and if I click on my videos, if I go a few years back, all those thumbnails which you see here, all those were designed by me. Nothing was outsourced. I was doing everything alone, and I did need to learn everything step by step, how to do this by the basics from beginning. And you can probably imagine that at the very beginning of my journey, I did start with using simply PowerPoint to design my thumbnails. I was designing my thumbnails right within PowerPoint. I was then recording tutorials about how to do certain things in PowerPoint, and slowly, even though I now use different programs, I always go back to PowerPoint because certain things and certain elements are still not only fun to make in PowerPoint, but also the ease of use makes this program still viable for me as one of my tools in my design, in my portfolio of skills that I potentially have. So I believe if you would like to become, no matter what is your career path now, if you are doing this for your job, just to get better at creating presentations, perhaps this is your task in your company, or if on a side note you are starting to think, well, I need to get a little bit of creative skills, design skills, maybe perhaps presentation skills, and what I'm doing right now with you, I'm presenting the content that you see on my screen. So it's also important to just get in, start trying to use the software. It makes you comfortable with using it. It makes you potentially comfortable with other things you'll do. So I would not like to extend this lecture anymore. I just want you to believe personally that PowerPoint is a very great asset in your portfolio of skills, and that this course will help you to understand the basics. So let us see each other in the next lesson, where we will compare the versions.